The fourth section that we're going to look at now is do I tell? And where do I tell is particularly important. And this links very well to some of the things you already know about social media marketing. What I'm proposing here is that you no longer say about sustainability in just one place, but you integrate it as part of quality through all the different channels that you use. We no longer detach sustainability and we just locate it in one particular place. You may have won some certification standard. Okay, you may be a gold green tourism business scheme property. The beauty of having any certification is not necessarily that the logo will do the selling for you. Use the logo for a particular purpose, and the purpose basically is simple. Throughout your website, you'll be telling me how you're sustainable. Put the logo there and say, we do all these things to be sustainable. We've told you a lot of things, but you don't have to take our word for it. All of this has been checked and reassured independently by this organization. So the logo itself, what it does is independence reassurance that all the things that you're saying on your website are honest. Second one, if you have won any awards, display them. And if you display them, also make them clickable. And I want it, when it becomes clickable, to see a photo of you being really happy receiving the award or showing the award, and text of you saying why that award is meaningful to you. If you work with the press, you will need much more work now to be highlighted. A few years ago, you could just say, I'm an eco-friendly property, and the press would be very happy to just put you somewhere in the travel pages. Now there's too many of you that can just say, I've reduced carbon emissions. I've done sustainable design of my property. You know, I only offer vegetarian food because meat is too carbon intensive, whatever else. It's just like, okay, tell me something new. So your challenge of working with the press is going to be that you'll need to be quirky, unusual, different, interesting. You'll need to be able to say something that nobody else has said. Packaging. You can communicate sustainability through your merchandising, your packaging, everything that you do. I think I've got the example in a minute, specifically about packaging, where basically, in the same way that all of us read what's in our cereal packages, in our cereal box, because it's there when we're having breakfast, think about what will make you read or your customers read at a different point in time during the journey. Where will you tell me? And we go back to some of the things we've mentioned in some of the previous sections of who, why, what. Consider your website, consider social media, consider how will you tell things to people at your property, consider the content of your newsletters and emails. And think about, you can't say everything because it becomes an encyclopedia. You have to think about what is going to be the information about sustainability that is relevant to the needs of that customer at that point in time. And then you have to then think about, so how will you put that information across?